Tactical Templar replies to the original.
Oh god, fucking Tactical Templar.
I can get Papa Gut to have that sort of adverse reaction. It does warm the deep cockles of my heart.
Cuckolds of your heart? What the hell, dude? That an admission?
I talk about this all the time, guys, when I'm on my stream by myself.
If I'm that irrelevant, how do you know who I am?
You're a meme, dude. I know who you are because you think age of consent is a trap.
This guy thinks that you should be able to rip your partner.
No, that's defamatory.
You cannot rape your wife or husband. Consent is applied. Is that defamatory?
Freaks like you are genuinely too repugnant and too Gooner bait.
Gooner. My name is Tactical Templar. How big anime titties and thick thighs save lives?
What if it were a position that you were the one in Tectone's place? A woman can accuse you and take away your First and Second Amendment right?
Well, you know, here's my thing, man. I just don't rape people, so I'm not going to be in a position where I lose my guns for a decade. I'm just not going to have that problem.
If anyone's hard drive needs to be checked, it's not mine. It's probably yours.
Here's the thing, bud. Turn on your webcam, man. Turn on your webcam. All right, guys. Tactical Templar. He made a video about me. Somebody sent me. It says my response to Papa Gut lying about me. I guess I don't remember lying about this guy, but I love slop. So let's slop it up, man. Let's slop it up with Tactical Templar. Sucks that he only got 871 views on this video. I guess I'm not really interesting enough to get views on. That's unfortunate. Hey, looks like I'm as interesting as Kino Casino. And a little more interesting than Asmongold, huh? All right. Valid. Rumor, A Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. That's a nice video. I think you should stick to videos like that. That sounds like a lot more fun. But anyway, I love the thumbnail. I'm not wearing the same shirt, but I look kind of swollen here. Let's watch, dude. All right. AI slap time, baby. AI slap time, baby. What are you talking about?
I just said it was odd, and Jules
You didn't say it was odd at all, but okay.
says, you are outstandingly wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone copes with trauma in different ways. Dark humor is absolutely a coping mechanism that plenty of people use.
So true, King.
Tactical Templar replies to the original.
Oh, God, fucking Tactical Templar.
The fact that I can get Papa Gut to have that sort of adverse reaction, it does make me a little bit happy. I gotta be honest. It does.
I would have hoped they would have made you a lot of bit happy, bud. I would have hoped that you would have been like really happy about it. I'm trying to make you smile. Trying to make you smile, bud. Come on.
It does warm the deep cockles of my heart that this guy,
The cuckolds of your heart? What the hell, dude? That an admission?
sees my name and goes, "Oh gosh," you know. let's see how bad it is. But by the way, what is this in regards to? This is what I talk about all the time. There are a lot of short-sighted retard simps.
Okay.
That are guided entirely by their emotions.
Yeah, so true, King. Not like you, guided by your fairy tale.
Thus, I don't like Tectone, so this is good and.
Well, I don't like Tectone because he raped his ex-girlfriend, so, and he's a fucking retard. Oh, I don't say those words, guys. Almost got me on that one.
Funny, it's not. The situation sucks. She can talk shit about him, but he isn't able to respond.
Yeah. Well, she said he was bald and liked to watch hentai, and he had a fucking meltdown. He's been harassing the shit out of her for how long? So I think that maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he can't talk about her.
Whatever you think about Tectone, every one of you should be able to recognize that this is not the way society should operate.
Well, I don't rape women, so I'm not struggling with it.
How on earth could you have an issue with that statement?
What statement? What statement were we talking about? What? Oh, he just read it out. That wasn't the issue I had, right? But yeah, Tectone's a rapist.
Like, you would have to go out of your way to have an issue with this statement.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Of pink to you by saying, this is what I talk about all the time.
I talk about this all the time, guys, when I'm on my stream by myself.
There are a lot of...
Yeah.
That's
hey,
funny.
Guys, you don't exist. Hey, chat, you don't exist. Papa Gut has just decreed that you guys...
Hey, you three. You guys don't exist. What the fuck?
Are
I'm just in here with my schizophrenia.
completely gone. By the way, if I'm so irrelevant, why the fuck is this guy even mentioning me?
Well, you were in the middle of a video. First of all, you're funny to make fun of. But also, you're in another video. I didn't mention you. You were mentioned in the Internet Versus video. So I don't even know what fucking video we're even talking about right now.
If I'm that irrelevant, how do you know who I am?
Okay. I don't know what to say to that.
No.
Because it's just so stupid. I know who you are because you like to you think age of consent is a trap. And you think that it's okay to rape your partner. You're a cuck. You're a meme, dude.
No, I understand that you're not very intelligent. You're not very
So
good
true,
at this.
King. So true, King.
But
I'm not good at this. What the hell are you, man?
doing an appeal to numbers
An appeal to numbers? Okay.
or doing
I made a little joke about this guy. He's having a fucking meltdown about it. Holy shit.
an appeal to authority, it's an
You're just appealing to authority right now.
incredibly weak argument.
You're right, dude.
Is what I'm
I'm getting fucking debate molested so hard right now by this guy
saying here
who doesn't understand consent. Holy fuck.
correct or is it incorrect?
I'm losing. The poopy pants community keeps pooping their pants and yelling when people criticize them, and then they go, "Hey, you're a loser because you shit in the toilet."
Do you have an issue with what I'm saying here? Whatever
guess,
you
probably.
think of me personally, apparently you are so emotionally compromised
emotional,
that
dude.
you can't put aside
Aren't you the one that's having a fucking meltdown about a joke right now, dude? I mean, I feel like you're the emotional one.
whatever you may feel for me to actually read what I'm saying and listen to it.
You ever think that maybe what you're saying is stupid? Maybe that's it.
No.
That is true. It is weird. I mean, that's all this guy does is appeal to authority. Don't you always just say the Bible says? Isn't that an authoritative figure? Isn't that like the whole premise, you know? So shouldn't you be like, "Hey, I do that too. You just don't like my authority?"
I'm gonna talk to my nobody audience. Yeah, okay.
Sounds like you.
All right. My audience that doesn't exist according to you.
You're really getting upset about this joke, man. Holy fuck. I mean, it is true that you don't have much of an audience. It's fine. I don't know why you're so sensitive about it.
It's like this is such a pathetic argument.
Argument. I made an offhanded comment. Apparently, that's a super big argument. He's so self-conscious about his fucking views, dude. What a weirdo. Fuck.
The Sims that are guided entirely by their emotions.
Who am I losing to? What game am I playing?
Thus, I don't
True.
like Tectone.
I'll play Blasphemous too on that.
So this is good and funny. It's
Jesus
not.
fuck.
This situation sucks.
This fucking phase is insane.
She can talk
True.
about him.
This guy thinks that you should be able to rape your partner, and
So true, King.
that like age of consent is a trick, is a Western trick.
But he
I'm about to show. I'm pretty sure I show the clips here, so you can't really say you don't think that.
No, that's defamatory.
Is that defamatory? This isn't what I was looking for yet, but this part's so funny. This is the many sins of Tactical Templar.
Fucking message, bro.
Oh.
Usually,
What kind of animal do you think I am? Don't hurt
my
her.
greatest
What?
memory for playing fucking the original.
I'm
Wii
not-
Sports
I would
because it
not be
came with the
mean.
fucking-
This is him simping for like a lolly. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to look at. What I wanted to look at is Tactical Templar publicly like super liking or whatever, just like liking with his YouTube channel a comment on his video. American age of consent is weird. It is made to set up men to failure with intent. So that's that one. Yeah. Here's another tweet. It says you cannot rape your wife or husband. Consent is applied. So we got a double rape one there. Let's just save this video. I like to bring it up all the time. We got a double whammy. So I just proved it. If you know, there you go, boss.
That's dishonest bullshit.
It's defamatory.
I'm pretty sure I show it every time I make the claim, just because. So are you gonna? What are we gonna do with that?
No, you're a liar. You're a fraud.
I'm a fraud. I'm a liar. I did just prove it though.
You're a freak. You're genuinely too stupid and immoral and fat and retarded to
It's all he's so emotional, dude. I proved what he said was true, and he's just melting down, dude.
understand one iota of what I was talking about. And
Actually, what I'm saying is that according to the Bible, at least the way I look at it, once a girl starts to bud, she is fair game for a grown man. And once you're married, basically a man can do whatever he wants to his object wife. Okay, so actually maybe you should read my book that hasn't updated in 1,000 years. Alright, bud, I get it. You got me.
in that statement, talking about Christian marriage,
What the Sigma? Christian marriage? What the fuck?
talking about marriage being more
Wait, isn't this an appeal to authority right now? What are we doing?
than what you, as a secular retard,
Oh,
think marriage
fuck.
is, which is basically just a contract between two individuals.
Yeah, so marriage to me is I love my wife, and I don't rape her like Tectone raped his ex-girlfriend. You know what I mean? That's my whole thing.
The Bible.
This is the problem, is that like this little like freak, he doesn't think that like you can rape your partner. And so it doesn't matter if Tectone raped his ex-girlfriend, because even though they weren't married, the Tactical Templar relationship is ownership of man to woman. So that's why he will always defend Rape Tone. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Bible, under a Christian ethic, says that you have duties to
I have duties too, dude. I fucking took one right before this fucking stream.
your partner. You have duties to your partner. So
Yeah, you have duties to your partner. It doesn't mean that you can rape your partner. Hey, I'm not in the mood. Too bad. That's what we're saying.
basically, what I was trying to say, but freaks like you are genuinely too repugnant and too Gooner bait.
Gooner, apparently. Wait, I'm Gooner? I'm Gooner bait? What the fuck? What the hell were we just watching before where this guy was sitting here jacking off to this lolicon? What is this? I'm Gooner bait?
Message, bro.
I'm Gooner bait? I'm Gooner bait? What the fuck, dude? Look at you. This is you. This is you, dude. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You're a little degenerate, bud. You're sitting here fucking gooning. You're sitting here telling people it's okay to fucking rape your partner, that age of consent is a sussy baka, and you're fucking donating to some lolly streamer for the fun of it. What the hell are we talking about here, bud? I'm the Gooner? I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't know, Tactical Templar. I'm also pretty sure you got boobies in some of your thumbnails or something. There was something else in here. I don't really feel like... Oh, here we go. Here we go. How big anime titties and thick thighs save lives. Papa Gut, you're such a little gooner. You're such a gooning guy. Papa Gut. By the way, my name is Tactical Templar. Thick thighs save lives. This isn't very religious of you, by the way. So.
Yeah, into the Gooner bait, into the degeneracy.
Yeah. We literally just expose him. 4K, dude. 4K.
You're too fucking dumb to understand that you as a wife and you as a husband have obligations
Wait, I'm not a boy. How can I be a wife?
to your partner.
Wait, I'm too dumb to understand that? Wait, hold on. Are you married? Wait a minute, I forgot. This is like number one most important question when we do these. Are you married? Wait, hold on a second. I'm so confused. Are you actually married? What are we doing here? Right now, what you're doing, you're obviously not married. You're an incel, but and I do feel bad for you, but you're not married. I am. So right now, what you're doing is you're not living God's word, dude. I'm married to my beautiful wife that I love, and we are going to procreate soon, and we are going to do some stuff, and God and religion, and but I'm not going to rape her. So I guess I'm not a true Christian. I don't know. What are you talking about? You're reading a book to me right now that you've never experienced. Go get a wife. Go be somebody that's worth. This is the problem, is these are the kind of guys that like aren't really worth fucking or dating, because they're just like weird freaks that think that sexual, like, this rape is okay. So girls are like, there's something weird about this fucking guy. I don't want to date him. And then they get mad. They want to bring the rules back because they can't compete in the current society. Like, they can't compete. They can't find a girlfriend in this society because, instead of being like, you know what, maybe I should change it a little bit and be a little nicer to women and respect them more. He can't do that. He's like, okay, we have to bring back the rules that make women objects. Boom. Done. Owned.
Because in the Bible, it talks about if you deny sex from your partner, then you are opening them up to lust. So if you continuously deny
the YouTuber lust?
Your partner sex, if you continuously say,
what?
I'm not going to sleep with you, then you open your partner up to go to OnlyFans or go.
It says the OnlyFans in the Bible?
Look for, things elsewhere.
Oh my God, I didn't even know it talked about OnlyFans. So listen, like, I can have this conversation. You can't, because you just jack off to big anime titties all day, which, by the way, based, but you're obviously a Gooner degenerate. You should have regular sex with your partner to keep him satisfied. I agree with that. Does that mean every time they want to have sex, you're entitled to it? No. But like, you should have sex with your partner even if you don't necessarily like want it all the time. That doesn't, like, and sometimes one's not in the mood and you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll let you fuck me in the ass. I won't tell you which of us said that. We made my wife. You understand my point. But you know, I will say it's better to cheat on your wife than to rape her. That's a hot take. I guess this guy believes the opposite, apparently. I mean, I don't know. I think that maybe cheating is bad. Raping is worse. Yeah. I think that maybe we just have a fundamental difference in opinion. Yeah, OnlyFans was promised to us 3,000 years ago. True. So, okay. Incredible, though. I like what you're saying, bud.
You have duties to your other partner. And by the way, trying to make the implication that I'm okay with rape.
You're saying you're okay with rape. You're literally telling us that you're okay with rape.
Because you didn't understand a statement that I made that admittedly was a little bit bombastic, but it was not an endorsement of that, and you fucking...
It was bombastic. Okay, so you know that so your argument is that you were like rage baiting when you said it. So isn't this on you? Because you were too stupid to communicate it correctly? I don't understand.
Know it? You greasy goblin.
Greasy? I'm not greasy at all. I'm fat. That's fine. You want to call me fat? How the fuck am I greasy? The hell are you talking about, boss?
You got your shit pushed in by Andrew Wilson.
Oh shit, I forgot.
You got humiliated.
Wait, he had sex in my butt? Holy fuck, that's gay.
Humiliated by Andrew Wilson.
If you say, listen, dude. Listen, man, there are people who believe that. If you watch the debate, which I tried to have a conversation, you might go in there and be like, yeah, Papa God, this was, you know, obviously Andrew Wilson's good at being a debate predator, and you were kind of there to be honest, and maybe you should have just avoided the conversation. I think that that's fair criticism if you have that. But if you watch that debate, conversation, whatever, and you genuinely like, oh my God, Papa God, you got so owned, I'm never going to be able to communicate to you because you think it's appropriate to shit yourself. And I will explain, right? You guys live in an online world where it's like you guys all defecate yourself. You shit all over yourselves. And when people go, that's disgusting, you go, oh, what am I supposed to go to the bathroom? That's a waste of my fucking time. I'm playing video games and jacking off to big anime goth titties. By the way, I love God. Right? But then once you step outside of your shit pants community, everybody's like, dude, you're disgusting. And so the point that I'm making is that you guys just stay in like this little hug box bubble where shitting yourself is appropriate. You know, when Andrew Wilson refuses to acknowledge like a basic thing where he's like, oh, how do you come to moral conclusions? Well, we as a society get together and then we have, oh, no, you can't do that. It's like, we literally have been doing that. I don't know how to talk to you. When he constantly makes arguments about little boy incest brothers that want to get married after they've been groomed, and he doesn't understand the concept of grooming. I mean, how do I talk to that person? When he thinks that women should be thankful that men don't rape them, they should be appreciative. I can't talk to you guys. You guys are degenerates and disgusting. So, you know, I get it. You guys feel comfortable when you hear things that are about abusing women and children, and you like that for some reason. That's why you've made the take once again, that you think that Western age of consent is a trap. That's what you liked that comment, right? You think that America, oh, excuse me, I'm misquoting it. You said American age of consent is weird. It's made up to set men up for failure. Yeah, that's you. That's what you've said. You also don't think that you can rape your partner because consent is applied. That's why you're like a threat to society, and that's why women don't want to be with you. But anyway, my point is if you think that Andrew won that debate or whatever, and that's just your loss. That's why you're single, and you're lecturing me about what marriage means when you can't even find a fucking wife, bud. It's crazy.
And what now? You're gonna try to misconstrue this and try to misrepresent this? No, what I said is basic under a Christian ethic. Andrew Wilson has talked about that before.
Really? Andrew Wilson? The rape guy? The guy who wants to rape women? That guy talked about it? Papa God, he doesn't want to rape women. Well, let me ask you this question, guys. If I said you should be thankful I don't punch you right now, would you think I wanted to punch you? The answer is yes. If I said that women should be thankful men don't rape them, do you think I want to rape women? Oh, yeah. So, kind of where we're at here. But, yeah, okay.
That he doesn't consider it sexual assault or rape if he wakes up and his wife is pleasuring him. And the same thing.
What has nothing to do with raping your partner? But okay.
Because in a Christian relationship, consent is complied because you've taken on the duty.
Duty?
As a husband,
God.
and you've taken on the duty as a wife, which, by the way, is more than just a contract of individuals that is
I think it's so beautiful how this guy's living through Andrew Wilson's relationship. He can't form an opinion of his own because he can't find a partner.
meant to just benefit them. There are other duties involved, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
How could I, a married man, possibly know that?
But there are other duties beyond
Like
just the
what?
sexual.
Like which ones? Like, can you explain them to me, please?
Like, for example,
Yeah.
talking about you should be willing to sacrifice your life for your wife. You should love your wife as Christ loves the church.
Wow. Hey, are you willing to do the dishes for your wife? Are you willing to take the garbage out for your wife? Are you willing to listen to your wife after a long day because she's having a rough time? Are you willing to take over the lion's share of the household chores for a little while if your wife is pregnant and needs help? Are you see, and the reason I ask these questions is because you hear this a lot from these guys. I would die for my wife. Oh, could you take out the trash? No. Yes, I would die for my wife. And frankly, I know my wife would die for me, though I would rather die for her. Frankly, if one of us didn't exist, the other one's going soon. We are very dependent on each other. We love each other very much. But you guys live in this fucking insane, delusional world where, like, you're always, like, you have a power fantasy that you constantly want to appeal to. I wish this guy would fucking sneeze on me so I could beat the shit out of him. That is what that means. Like, you guys praise something that's probably never going to happen. You have a VTuber, like anime, whatever, PFP. You're not doing a goddamn thing. But you guys aren't willing to, like, be there and be present and be a good man for, like, your wife and kids. Or your family. You guys spend your days online talking about how raping women is acceptable to you, but you don't call it rape. You call it marital consent. And it's just a given. Consent is always a given. And you talk about how age of consent is actually a trick. You know what I mean? Like, what are you guys talking about? Shut the fuck up. You know, I am personally never going to. I'm going to do my best to not put myself in a situation where violence is ever needed. I'm not poor. That is poor person behavior. I would die for my wife. I would take my wife and we would leave. So keep that in mind.
In the marriage, it says that the wife should view the husband as the Christ head.
Whoa.
So
the Christ head, like his penis tip?
These are things
Is it sticky?
that are duties and roles and obligations to try to maximally make a
Men should die for women. Women should do everything else. How often are men dying for women? Not usually.
better marriage. But you secularist retards are so obsessed with this, like, empty virtue signal language that you shit the bed like this.
Shit the bed. Hey, we both shit ourselves, I guess.
And by the way, if you've watched my content for any length of time,
It's tough, man. It's tough to do.
you know what my position on the age of consent is.
Why don't you explain it?
Why? Let me just ask
Why
you.
don't you just explain? I personally think 18, maybe we can even talk about it potentially being higher. I don't know.
Something. Why would you, if I'm as bad as
Sorry, why aren't you telling us your position on age of consent, by the way?
you claim I am, why would you need to lie and misrepresent the things that I've said?
Why didn't I show clips? What is your take on age of consent? Oh, you probably think 15-year-olds can consent.
Wouldn't they just be out there? Well, if it's true that I was out there on stream always advocating that, guys, rape is good.
I didn't say you're always advocating. This is just something that you believe. I don't think that you really believe in rape. That's what I'm saying.
Guys, you should just bang your wife's head into the kitchen cabinet. If that was out there, why don't you have anything to show it?
Well, I never said that, so why would
Because all of the clips of me talking about marriage and talking about commitment, all of the things talking about that are about duties and loving your wife.
Yeah, and again, you don't have a wife. I'm looking to see if they find the video. He doesn't really have anything explicit on here. I think that's because he knows that he's a little freaky boy. Women should be married barefoot and pregnant. That sounds like a great take. That's necessary. Women should get married, obey their husbands, and get pregnant. You seem like you have a pregnancy fetish. Okay, where's your video that's about Age of consent. We need to talk about Nimi's wedding. Okay. I guess we don't really have an explicit video about age of consent. Guys, it's out there. Where? Make a video called "Here's my take on age of consent," and in parentheses it say, "I like kids." I'm just kidding. Maybe he might. I don't know. I mean, if you consider 15-year-olds kids, he seems like the kind of guy who thinks 15 would be the age of consent as long as they look mature. But you know what? You can clarify that, bud. But I don't think he's going to give us that take.
Honoring your wife, cherishing your wife.
Whoa.
When I talk about people
Kissing your wife
that go after children who are under the age of 18, people that are children, my
Oh, interesting, because you think the age of consent is a trick. So I don't think that you believe this, and I think that you know. You look kind of weird.
Statement is always consistently, we need to bring back crucifixion.
What does that mean?
I've said in relation to Epstein that we need to find the people that were actually sexualizing and brutalizing kids.
You mean like Trump, probably? That's why I won't release a client list?
Like, for example, what do you think, Papa Gut?
Yeah.
Be honest for once in your retarded, miserable life.
Yeah. If I'm dishonest all the time, why would I be honest like right now for you? You know what I mean? Like, why would I be honest for you? You know?
What do you think my position is on the person that found out that one of the person they were victimizing, that they believed in Jesus, so they wanted to dress up as Jesus to victimize a girl? What do you?
What the fuck are you talking about? We were just talking about Epstein. I'm not understanding. What does that mean? What?
I think my position is there.
On what?
Oh no, that's fine.
Position on what? What is he saying?
Yeah, are you that fucking retarded?
How do you know? How'd you know I wouldn't have a response to that question? I don't even know what you're asking. Truthfully, I probably should jump over that.
No, my position is that guy should be crucified.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What are you saying? What are we talking about here? You know?
You want to dress up as Christ? We can end you like Christ.
You want to dress up like Christ? And you like Christ? More of a Jeep man myself, but okay.
What
the fuck?
Crucify that guy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I've said it before. We should bring back crucifixion.
I don't know what this means. I truly don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand what you're talking about. I think that you're going on like a delusional rampage right now.
My stances on these things are much harsher than yours. My stance on people who actually commit rape and are accused of it,
just accused,
convicted of it in a court of law, I guarantee is much more brutal than whatever bullshit you've come up with.
It might be, but it doesn't matter because the problem is that like you don't think a lot of things are rape. That's the issue. Is that you don't think a lot of things that are rape are rape. Like you think that women should be like have to consent to their husbands all the time.
But this is a cope. It is a
mechanism
mechanism to avoid having to deal with the reality of what I'm saying. And so you think you can dismiss me by making that shit up. He doesn't have an audience. He believes... If I were out here...
Damn, I was looking to see if I tried to find the video. I was looking to see if I show the clips when I say that. I didn't this time, unfortunately, guys. So maybe, if only he could see his own words, maybe he'd realize he was wrong.
Advocating that you should just be able to just grab your wife and beat her and force yourself on her. No.
What should happen if you do? Like, do you think that you should be punished? Or do you think that's something that the church should take care of,
No, the whole thing about consent is implied in a Christian marriage is the fact that you both have duties and obligations. If
yeah, that's rape.
Your husband...
Thinking that is rape. Like that is as a rapist to take.
You
consent is not implied on anything.
Love your wife to the point of you're willing to give your life for her. If you tell
So if you're willing to give your life to your wife, then she has to always, if there's one point that you're willing to die for her, and there's a 0.1% chance that'll happen in your entire life, that means you can fuck her whenever you want, and she should have to consent. Oh, I understand now. Thank you.
Your wife?
I understand now. Okay. Gotcha.
It's
like they put this idea out there that that because like men, like this is one of those things where they put this idea out there like, okay, men, it's their duty to die for their wife. Now that's never going to happen. Most men are never going to have to die for their partner at all. But men are supposed to die for their partner. So since men are supposed to die for your partner, which is something that's never going to happen, that means that women should always, basically become free use sex machines for that man, because maybe they'll die for you. But again, they're never going to have to prove that, right? So, it's just so interesting. It's interesting. It's just like a way to be entitled. This guy would never die for his partner if he had a wife. This guy's a fucking coward. Look at him, dude. This is fucking crazy.
Want to have sex in a Christian marriage? She does it. If your wife says to your husband, you know what, I want to have sex.
Whoa.
Then you do it.
Why? What if I'm on the move?
No, of course, people like you, because you're perverts and because you're...
You're the one that wants to rape your fucking girlfriend or whatever, dude. I'm the one that's like, hey, shouldn't be entitled to sex.
brain broken. You go, well, what if she's sick and you're just going to... No, of course not.
Oh, of course not. Okay. But what if I wanted to have sex with her when she's sick? What if she just had no excuse other than she wasn't in the mood? Then should I just be able to have sex with her? Can you define that situation?
You fucking animal.
I'm an animal? Okay.
But the fact is, when I put that tweet together, yes, it was a little bit hyperbolic. But the fact is, at the time, I honestly did not realize that, and this is to my own fault, this is to my own detriment, that there were so many bad faith, retarded, broken freaks like you. That would take something like that I think is rather basic under a Christian ethic.
Yeah. Well, the problem is the Christian ethic is running the country, and the presidents are rapists that probably raped kids too. And the Epstein files and refuses to release it. So, I mean, we're seeing your version of Christian ethic manifest in this presidency, and it's not great.
And turn it into, this guy is in favor of being able to force yourself on a girl, which is such a lie. And you know it. You know it's a lie.
I knew it. I knew that.
You know it's a grotesque lie, and it just belies the fact that you people...
I knew it, and I just decided to say it anyway. I'm just such a piece of shit, dude.
People are just... You're devoid of any substance. There's nothing to you.
True.
And I think maybe more than anything, that's what Andrew Wilson was able to expose.
Right. Yep. I think so, yeah. I think he did. I think that's what he did, man. He did a good job at it, too. I don't know why anybody cares about Andrew Wilson, the guy who talks about on Joe Rogan how he spends 2 hours a day just privately DMing people back that message him. That guy's got a lot going on. That guy's got a lot going on. Me, nothing. Just a big, smelly guy. This guy
isn't able to.
Me, when I neglect my wife and go on Twitter all day, based? Based? Based?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why anyone cares what you think.
You know what? I think that every day, and I'm thankful to God that they are. I'm thankful. What do you think about this picture in the background of this game, Tactical Templar? It looks like you would want to do this to a girl. You just seem like kind of a kinky guy. Maybe you'd want to do it to yourself, but you don't wash your booty cheeks. I feel like that's the problem, is that you don't really wash or exfoliate yourself, so girls don't want to be around you because you stink.
I don't.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't.
Sounds like you're jealous.
You can't contend with what I'm saying because
I think it's because I'm hot. I think it's because I'm sexy. I think it's because I'm a sexy guy. A lot of guys think I'm sexy. And, I mean, a lot of girls think I'm sexy, dude.
it's correct.
Respond. Whatever you think about Tectone.
Wow. Guys, the guy that raped his ex-girlfriend is no... Wait, so here's my thing. This motherfucker definitely... I don't even know what channel I put this on. I don't even know if I released this. I don't even know where it is, but I also struggle to find things, so I'm a man. Are you just pocket watching my content? Like, what's going on there? I know you don't have any real viewers, so you're pocket watching my content, dude? What the fuck? Is that what's happening here? No longer allowed to respond when she's...
Okay. So that's the argument you're going with?
I don't even know what the argument is, because you just wouldn't shut the fuck up for 10 minutes.
You can't.
Wow. Guys, the guy that raped his ex-girlfriend is no longer allowed to respond when she's... Oh. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So that's the argument you're going with?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the one where the court said he raped his ex-girlfriend based on a ton of evidence and took away his guns for a decade. I'm going to go with that and say, hey, that makes sense. And he harassed her as well. There was one of the images he put up. It was like an image of it was an anime image, but it was like something. It was basically an implicit threat of like he wanted to kill Pikachu by like cutting her head off. It's like, okay, that's unhinged.
So Tectone was not. So your thing is
okay.
Hey,
okay. So my thing is the court of law, and your thing is wait a minute.
He's a rapist.
Yes.
So he
Yeah.
shouldn't be allowed to respond to her, but
Yeah.
she should be allowed to respond.
Well, he's not just a rapist. He's a rapist. He harassed her relentlessly. A lot of things, right? Like he wouldn't stop talking about her, even though he was told to stop. A lot of different things.
to him. She should be allowed to defame him, drag his name through the mud.
Well, it's not defamation, but she didn't say anything. She said that he was bald and that he liked to jack off to anime girls, which is true. So, like, you guys are pretending that she's like defaming him. She's not. She said he's bald and wouldn't have sex with her and like jacked off to anime girls all day. But she didn't even say his name. She just made like an offhanded comment in a fucking like some kind of video. Wasn't really that deep.
Do all this stuff, but because you think that he's guilty, that means that
Sorry, I got distracted.
guilty. Because you think this stuff, she
okay,
should be
okay,
allowed
sorry,
to defame him, drag his name through
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mud.
yeah. Of course. That's exactly what I think.
Do all this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But because you think that he's guilty.
Yeah. I just think he's guilty based on, the court of law. But
Because you think he's guilty.
yeah, because of the whole court thing. Yeah.
That means that he should not have rights.
Yeah. Yes. He's guilty. You lose your rights when you're guilty of things. He shouldn't have stalked and harassed the fuck out of her online.
Even though he hasn't been convicted in a court of law.
Well, he was convicted in civil court. Yeah. But okay.
Do you understand how that's just madness?
I mean, he was convicted in civil court, so it's not really madness, is it?
If Tectone is guilty of the crime in which you're accusing him, which he's not, by the way.
Which he went to court for, and he was deemed that he did that, but okay.
I mean, we've seen the evidence. It's bullshit.
I don't think that you have. I think that you've seen people like think before you sweep rape, his portrayal of the evidence. But then if you look at other videos like I've watched before about Tectone, like I have a video that's like Tectone's lawsuit was like 10 times worse than you think. It's a lot worse. The stuff in there is a lot worse than people like this want to portray.
But if you think that he is actually guilty,
yeah, because of the civil court case, yeah,
then
that he lost.
and
he didn't just lose; he lost his gun for 10 years. So it's like a lot, significant amounts of evidence.
I would be encouraging his ex-girlfriend to file a police report.
Oh wait, what?
Again, and go through with the charges.
Again? Wait, sorry. What was that?
I would be encouraging
his
ex-girlfriend to file a police report. Again.
Okay, so she did file a police report. You acknowledge that. And she took him to civil court, and he lost his guns for a decade. What else does she need to do?
And go through with the charges. The reason that she said that she didn't go through is because she was afraid. Papa, do you remember why she said that she didn't go through with the charges? It's because she said she was afraid.
Yeah.
So afraid of him that she went on a stream with a panel of other people and just shit-talked him.
That was like years later. Like 5 years later? Your timeline is very interesting. Hey, like years ago, I was afraid of him because we were in a relationship and he kept sending unhinged fucking threats at me and he wouldn't stop. And we took him to court. They told him he had to stop. He finally stopped. He also raped me. And now I lightly referenced my ex-boyfriend that was bald and jerked off to fucking hentai. That's about the extent of it. It's not that fucking deep, but okay. Is that timeline not good enough for you?
That's what we're talking about.
Scary. I'm scared.
Apparently, you're so terrified of this guy that this guy is going to be violent that you go on a stream and you shit talk him with a bunch of other people.
It's interesting your portrayal of information, but okay. Wait a minute.
If you don't understand that this whole story is bullshit at this point, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
But you lying about me, you lying about Tectone, you lying about everyone. All you do is lie.
All I do is lie, dude. Fuck.
You can
lie. That's what they call me, Lion Larry.
Not defend
Yeah.
any of the things that you cannot refute any of the things I'm saying, and you cannot defend any of the things that you're saying.
Says something vague about him being bald and liking anime girls. That's true. She didn't even say that he raped her. So, like, she kind of got off easy on that one.
Not really.
Well, the point I'm making is that she didn't even say him specifically. She said he was bald and like anime girls, and he had he started having a meltdown, right? So, spin, Papa got true. What the fuck is that even from, dude? Is that fucking is that Keemstar?
I mean, she insulted him.
Oh shit.
Now you could say, well, it wasn't really that big of an insult, but
yes, that is literally what I'm saying. Yeah, literally what I am saying. I had to do a little censoring. I don't want Tactical Templar to start coming because he saw boobs on the screen. You know, artistic nudity. Am I right?
do you understand that creating a system where a woman can accuse you in civil court and take away your First and Second Amendment right,
If she has significant evidence, yeah.
and put you in a position where you're not allowed to respond when somebody comes and tries to impugn you?
Well, I mean, he was coming when she kept saying, no, I don't want this. So I don't so I don't understand what you want me to say.
What if it were a position that you were the one in Tectone's place? Now,
Well, you know, here's my thing, man. I don't know if this is going to sound insane. This is going to be the most insane thing I'm ever going to say. I just don't rape people. So I'm not going to be in that position. I don't rape people. I'm not a rapist. So I'm not going to be in a position where I lose my guns for a decade because I raped somebody. And I harass them relentlessly. I'm just not going to have that problem. I don't rape people. It's fucking crazy, dude. Oh my God.
I understand, like Psych 101, I've talked about this.
Dude, you've never gone to college before. I don't think you finished high school. What the fuck?
People, like Pop Gut, they have no humanity, no empathy whatsoever.
No empathy.
In situations like this,
I'm so sorry. I don't empathize with rapists, dude. I need to start iDubbbz maxing. I'm so sorry, dude. Fuck.
until it happens to them.
That's not gonna happen to me, dude. What do you mean?
And when it happens to them, then they look at the world and they go, "Oh my gosh, like this is."
Oh my gosh! I just raped my wife violently and destroyed her lip filler. Fuck! I got convicted. Now I feel so bad for you, Tectone. I just did what you did. I raped my partner, and destroyed their lip filler. I did it twice, and I just stalked her and harassed her relentlessly online. Fuck! Now I'm empathizing. Now I'm empathy maxing so hard on you. Fuck! Oh, I'm coming and shitting myself. What the fuck do you want me to tell you, dude?
This is so brutal. How did it get to this place?
How did I get here? How did I get here? How did I get to the place where I'm raping my partner? What the fuck? This guy sounds like an unhinged freaking... He's a fucking idiot, dude. He sounds so dumb.
Because people like you,
People like me,
are so short-sighted,
so short-sighted, yeah.
so one-dimensional when it comes to thinking.
1D chess.
You can't think 15 minutes in front of yourself.
Oh my God. 15 minutes? That's a long time, dude. Your buddy Asmongold can't think 5 seconds in front of himself.
A civil court with a rogue feminist activist judge.
Rogue feminist... The guys, the judge was... the judge that it's like I think it was a history of like advocation for sexual assault survivors. So she's a rogue, and she was brown. I forgot she was brown. She was brown. These guys think that because she's brown, she's no longer qualified. I forgot that's how they work. That's how it is. Forgot.
Being able to strip a man of his First and Second Amendment rights and then put in place a protective order that is not actually for protection, where this person could go on stream in public in front of hundreds of...
Well, she wasn't on stream though. What? She was on it was a video.
Thousands of people, and disparage, malign, insult, and just run down a person, and they can't respond. That is...
Hey, he was bald and like the anime girls.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Holy fuck! He just disparaged.
If you think that's bad, wait till you find out how bad rape is. I don't know if you know about that. Wait till you find out about that, how bad that one is. Huh?
Is not good.
I don't know if you think that saying somebody didn't want to have sex because they liked hentai. Wait till you find out how bad actual raping a person is. Hopefully you don't find out. I feel like you would be the one doing it, though, in this scenario.
Now, because you don't like Tectone,
Maybe that's why he doesn't clean his ass. Maybe because he's afraid somebody might assault him. I don't know.
you've justified it in your mind.
Oh, dude, you ever think that maybe I don't like Tectone because he raped his ex-girlfriend? Okay.
But your mind is brain-rotted, it's degenerate.
Yeah, I'm the Gooner. Sorry. What are you doing? Oh, big anime boobs. Let's see what we got going on here. This has got to be a really good... Where's this lolicon girl that you can't help yourself with?
Listen, can I delete this fucking message, bro?
Oh, God.
Usually when
What kind of animal do you think I am?
Oh, he's such a fucking freak. Holy fuck, dude. I think there's more. I just don't know where it is. It's so funny. Incredible. But you know the title of that video says you defend Lolly? Or at least the thumbnail does. Did you find Lollipop for it, dude? What the fuck?
And honestly, if we lived in a society where you were the one making the decisions, it would be hell on earth.
Well, I kind of am, right? Like, aren't I? Not me specifically, but like you know, on my general perspective. Well, not really, because Trump is, he's raping the country the way that he raped that girl, and probably girls on Epstein's island. That's why he refuses to release the client list. But so I guess we're living in Trump order right now. I miss Biden, dude. I miss Biden, bro. I miss him so bad. We need that old bastard back.
Every one of you should be able to recognize that this is not the way society should operate. And it's not knows the swagger replies with this clip in the caption. This guy doesn't believe marital.
So talking all that shit.
Talking all that shit, dude.
You bloated, bearded gnome. Talking all that.
What do you look like, dude? I'm 6'4", by the way. What do you look like, dude? You know what I mean? What do these guys look like?
That shit. And you didn't, no refutation, no, this is why he's wrong. No, you just want to run your mouth.
What? This is why he's wrong? I don't understand. What's happening right now? You talked for 99% of the clip. I don't even know. Like, I know that I elaborated on it. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But I didn't make a video about you. You were an offhanded remark inside of another video.
You want to poison the well.
He called me a gnome. He's poisoning the well right now, calling me a gnome, dude. I'm an absolute fucking unit, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
This guy doesn't have any viewers. Why does anyone listen? This guy supports rape, and this guy supports underage. No, trust me. If
He couldn't even finish the sentence, dude.
anyone's hard drive needs to be checked, it's not mine. It's probably yours.
Well, here's the thing, bud. If I was consuming child porn, I would hide it really well. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be one of the smart ones. It's called CSAM, guys. All right. Yeah, turn on your webcam, man. Turn on your webcam.
The fact that you feel comfortable being this way,
Yeah.
not defending any arguments, not backing anything up, just talking shit.
Pretty sure I go on like a whole entire like rant about you, bud. Let's see what I fully say here. Oh my god.
Clip of Pink Chi by the original is absolutely a coping mechanism that plenty of people use. Tactical Templar replies to the original.
Oh god, fucking Tactical Templar. Oh my god.
Of Pink Chi by saying, "This is what I talk about all the time."
I talk about this all the time, guys, when I'm on my stream by myself.
There are a lot of short-sighted simps that are guided entirely by their emotions. Thus, I don't like Tectone, so this is good and funny. It's not.
Fuck.
This situation sucks.
This fucking phase is insane.
She can talk about him.
This guy thinks that you should be able to rape your partner, and that like age of consent is a trick, is a Western trick. I don't know why anybody cares about this guy.
Isn't able to respond. Whatever you think about Tectone.
Wow, guys, the guy that raped his ex-girlfriend is no longer allowed to respond when she says something vague about him being bald and liking anime girls. She didn't even say that he raped her. So like, damn, that's all he showed in the clip so far was that. And he had a 15-minute video. That's fucking crazy, brother. Kind of got off easy on that one. I think he is gay and thirsting for me, yeah.
Every one of you should be able to recognize that this is not the way society should operate.
So
and
true,
Snot Nose the Swagger replies with this clip in the caption. This guy doesn't believe marital exists, by the way.
I love your take on marital. There is no such thing as marital.
Okay.
When you get married under the church, you inbred.
Oh, now I understand. Now I understand why he's watching this video. It took me a second. This was a clip I put up on social media. I put this clip up on social media. That's what it is. This was actually one of the clips I put up. Now it makes sense. Okay, now it makes sense.
Invalid.
See, I'm honest, guys. I realize that.
When you get married under the church, you become one body, one
Wow, that's crazy.
flesh. So when you are married, consent is implied.
These people are so dumb. That is so untrue. That's why feminism exists, because people like this. This guy has also like super liked the comment that said that age of consent in America is a trap. Okay,
This is why feminism exists, because guys like this use religion to say you can rape your wife and you can rape children and groom a rape, marry them. That's what people like this do. They sit here and they're like, why is there less religion in the country, while pushing the worst aspects of religion.
Interesting how he didn't put this part out here. That was part of the clip. Now it makes sense. He saw the clip. He watched through the whole clip probably on Twitter. He went to my video and he found a part of it and didn't play the full thing that I played in the clip. Because it's almost over, because he knows it makes him look really bad. I understand now.
Of raping women and children. That's what they are okay with. That's what they think that's default. Consent is not applied when you're married in any capacity. Anybody who says that is a rapist. The type of people that say that are the same people that say, oh, women should be thankful that men are not raping them. Okay? These people have rape brain. They want to rape people. That's to be absolutely clear. This is not true. This person's unmarried. There's no fucking way. Okay? So knock it off. These people are a literal threat to society, antisocial freaks, and nobody agrees with what they have to say. This guy's confidently saying it's okay to rape your partner because rape doesn't exist once you get married. And also, he's a really good friend with somebody who's convicted of rape in civil court and lost his guns for a decade. So cool stuff, man.
Yeah. I wonder why he didn't include all that. That was part of the clip. So that makes sense now. He saw the clip that I put up there.
Templar says, I've explained this clip enough times that even someone like you should be able to understand it.
There's nothing to explain. You think rape is okay.
So either you're genuinely or you're a bad faith liar. Either way.
Very interesting. They're very interesting that he showed like 15 seconds of what I said. Yeah, I think this is the clip right here.
There's no such thing as marital.
Okay.
When you get married under the church, inbred invalid. When you get married under the church, you become one body.
Wow, that's crazy.
One flesh. So when you are married, consent is implied.
These people are so dumb. That is so untrue. That's why feminism exists, because people like this guy has also super liked the comment that said that age of consent in America is a trap. Okay, this is why feminism exists, because guys like this use religion to say you can rape your wife and you can rape children and groom or marry them. That's what people like this do. They sit here and they're like, why is there less religion in the country? While
yeah, you get the point that I'm saying. He ignores all this. This is the clip he must have seen. Do you think he commented on the clip? Huh? I guess not. Huh. I feel like he's commented on something, though. Alright, well, that's definitely the clip, though. Anyway, let's finish this fucking horrific video.
I think it tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys.
Anyway, chat.
Yeah. We're gonna move on from Pop again. This guy's a clown.
So true, King.
He's got no arguments.
I just have no arguments personally. That's what I think.
When he actually has to sit and debate with somebody, he gets blown out by somebody like Andrew Wilson.
So true, King.
And the only way that he can contend with what I'm saying is lying. Lying about me, muddying the waters.
I do be lying. Muddying waters? Poison the well? What other debate terms you got for me?
Pathetic.
Pathetic, too. You know what's crazy? Every single time I see this guy, like a video of this guy, it's like every maybe a couple of weeks to a month. He always has something different in his background. Now he has like a bar on the bottom of it. It's like he's changing things. He's like, how can I get people to watch me more? What if I have a cool American flag bar on the bottom? Would that work? Will people like me then? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe if you stop saying pro rape takes, maybe that would make people want to interact with you more. I don't know.
Anyway, that'll do it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
See you next time.
See you next time, guys. All right. Peace out. Bye.